Hello once again everybody, it's the Old World Gamer, and I'm coming back with another exercise video. And yeah, I got some great news with this one this week, and well, you know, we'll just see. And yes, there is more than just running in this one. I'm actually going to do a body test, 2 short games, then I'll go the run. Again, that's going to be split up. It's going to be a 30-minute run broken down into, I guess, each mile. As we approach each mile, I'll put that up, and then another final weigh-in at the end, so we can see exactly how much it was I lost altogether. So the first thing we're doing here, obviously, is getting my weight, Jesus, everyone get on the scale with me so you can break my Wii Fit board. That'd be great. It's like 10 apples up on top. Dr. Seuss. Anyways, I don't even know how many people actually probably even read that book. So let's see how my balance is anyways. First, a little bit to the right there, it seems. It's almost in the center. Yeah, 51.3% right. So yeah, just a little bit off. And I have not been exercising since the last video at all, so I'm not. I was expecting an increase, but I actually dropped a lot. And I have been eating well. I lost 2.9 pounds. For the first part of the weigh-in, so that's great. I was not expecting that. I was actually expecting a gain of at least another pound, but not gonna complain. So yeah, I lost 2.9 pounds there, so that'll obviously go into our new goal, part of the new goal. So I'm not that far away from it. From that part, I think it said like how much. I think it's 0.9 away or 0.09 away from reaching the goal for the 2-week period. So that's pretty good. And yeah, we've been eating fairly well. We haven't been eating too much garbage or anything like that either. So yeah, for starters, the worst thing I probably had this week again, and I don't think I'm actually gonna make this ever again, to be quite honest, was the chili fries again. And the reason I say that is because, well, one, it's not my chili, so it's a can. Wait, I gotta hear this solo for this song. I love it. Wait for it. Oh god, that's so awesome. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, I use a can of chili for it, and the beans are so overwhelming. It's almost like you're eating a can of chili beans and not actual chili, like with meat and stuff, and I just don't really like it. And it's probably loaded with sodium and carbs and all kinds of other gross crap or whatever, so I'm going to opt out of that from now on. And again, fries are never good for you anyways, because yes, I always do... what the hell is this? Yeah, I always do them in a deep fryer and not in a not on a pan or anything. So, and yeah, before I continue on with the good food that I ate, first we're gonna do this new game, and this is all about balance. And geez, it's so hard to get these going. Like you will get used to it eventually, but like you'll see what I mean in a second. So look at this. This is ridiculous. You collect fish. Oh god. Okay. And I'm not the best at it. Oh my god. And yeah, it's very easy to slide off, but at least you're not finished. They throw you right back on there, and yeah, I'm not good at this at all. So this is all about balance. So most of the balance games are about balance, hence being called a balance game and not, you know, random game. Oh, the redfish, you gotta pop up to get them. Oh, and I missed them. Oh, darn. So yeah, like I said, I am not good at this whatsoever. As you can tell, I just keep repeatedly falling off and falling off. So anyways, I don't really need to explain much on this except balance left and right, obviously. So the good things that we actually ate this week was I made I took a roaster and I put a roast beef. Well, actually, before I put the roast beef in there, I put a package of these frozen vegetables that we get. It's green beans, a couple pieces of potato usually in there, and then there's carrots, red peppers, onions, and mushrooms. And basically I put that in the bottom of the pan, and I put a roasted beef right on top, and then I'll season the roasted beef, like I'll put Worcester on there, and salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then I'll let that cook like really slowly, say about 300, 350 or something for a while, more or less until the meat's done or whatever. And yeah, that was one of our really good suppers. Another thing that I did was pork chops, and I made green bean casserole with that. I think we had baked potato and corn with it as well, and that was really good. it was just your, basic pork chops. I just put them in the oven. I did them with a little bit of mustard and a small amount of barbecue sauce once the mustard was like kind of crusted on top. And that worked out pretty well. I'm not a huge fan of green beans anyways, as it is. I actually prefer them more in that, the roast beef that I made than I do in the casserole. But Robin really likes that. And I made that with, obviously a little bit of mayonnaise. And I used some onion dip. And I think I put some, I put some homemade croutons right on top of it as well. And it smelled great, but I can't, I don't know, there's a lot of times I just can't stomach green beans. I mean, I'll eat them, yes, but I mean, I won't enjoy it by any means. And okay, I screwed this up already. Obviously, our next one here is snowboarding, and I am horrible at this. And I'll tell you why. It's because I'm trying to tilt up and down, not left and right. So I'm like, why am I not moving anywhere? I was genuinely getting pissed off with the game because I was like, this is stupid. And I was like, oh, wait. Oh, left and right still. Like, I still have to lean forward and lean back instead of left and right on the actual, yeah. And I'm sure you could have tell. I'm sure you can tell anyways with the red dot that's moving back and forth there all the time. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I started to get the hang of it a little bit here at the end, a little bit late, but I was like, you know what? Screw this. I want to go and do my run. So that's what I'm going to go and do. Now, one of the other really good things we ate this week was pea soup, and traditionally we make it here in Newfoundland different than most of the world, I think. Now, don't quote me on that because I could be wrong, but as far as I know, like, I've had other pea soups before, like the Montreal style, they usually put in a little bit of ham, and it's just pretty much straight up yellow peas, and that's it. And it's very flavorless, and I didn't like it myself. Now, that's not to say that, maybe it's because the person who served it to me just made it gross. I don't know. But I've only tried it that one time, and I really didn't like it at all. But what we do is we will soak our salt meat, and we'll also soak our yellow split peas overnight or for a few hours, because I think I got up in the morning last week and took them out and soaked them, and then I cooked them later in the day. So basically, I just boil off my peas, and then you put in your salt meat. And salt meat, again, is something that it's cured or brined, actually, I guess you would say, because it's kept in salt water so that it's kept for longer periods of time and stuff. And we usually keep that in our freezer as well, so that we make sure that it really keeps well. So, but anyways, that's something that we get here in Newfoundland, and I'm pretty sure that is also something that's traditional to Newfoundland. We don't get any of it coming in from outside of the province whatsoever, so there you go. So yeah, anyways, we chop up the salt meat, we'll put that in there. Once it starts boiling away fairly nicely and the peas start breaking up a little bit, we'll actually chop up some, I love saying actually, Jesus. We chop up turnip. We chop up turnip and we chop up carrot. And usually what we call turnip here is actually called rutabaga. It's a darker, almost yellow flesh, and typically turnip is a really bright, like almost white on the bottom and a really bright purple on top, and rutabagas are usually an orangish yellow on the bottom, and more of the turnip itself is actually covered in the top purple part, and the purple part on the rutabaga itself is actually, see, me and my actualities. The top part of the rutabaga itself has a darker shade of purple, so you can easily tell the difference between them. And I'm also pretty sure that turnips are much smaller than rutabagas. So, but again, I'm no agriculturalist. Oh my God, that was horrible. Agriculturalist. Jesus, that was so funny. But yeah. So yeah, we put in the carrots, we put in the turnip. Once that starts to boil and starts to soften a little bit, then we'll chop up potatoes and put that in. And then we'll let that cook until everything is, you can eat it without having to crunch through it, kind of thing. So, we like having our vegetables kind of softened or whatever. And I'm sorry, I'm really enjoying the music again in the background again. But yeah, then once it's done, we just kind of turn it off and let it sit there for about a half an hour or so, just to cool down for one thing, because damn, that stays hot. And the other thing being that then it gets a chance to thicken as well. And geez, yeah. See, the worst thing is switching between the weights while I'm doing these runs, because then you see that little speed up and then it slows down and then it speed up again. That's the Wii remote moving in my pocket from the way that I'm, I guess, putting down the weights or whatever. Like, I usually lay them out in the chair behind me or whatever, so... yeah. Anyways, seeing as I've talked about all, well, not all, but some of the better foods and the worst foods that I had this week, that's pretty much all I have to say about that, I guess. Yeah, I mean, other than, I guess, getting, you know, walking around school or walking up and down the stairs every time I'm at school instead of using the elevator, I mean, I'm not really doing much in regards to exercise. Again, I'm still waiting for a lot of the snow to melt and go away before I can actually, you know, get out and start walking outside instead of being inside using the Wii Fit all the time. So, yeah, once that happens, I mean, it's going to be good for all of us here, because Robin's actually looking forward to going for walks, and I know the dog, our poor old dog, I mean, he's a beagle, so he tends to, like, oh, what's that over there? And then he runs and he's gone, so we can't let him off of a chain or anything out by our place, because if we do, then we'll probably never see him again, because beagles are more or less like dogs with ADD. And yeah, that was a really huge speed up there just then. That was horrible. Yeah, now we're back to a normal pace again. And yeah, see, I really hate how the gyroscopes screw up so easily in the Wii remote controllers. But I did hear that the ones for the Wii U are much better, so that's cool. I'm looking forward to possibly playing the Wii Fit U. But yeah, so our dog is going to really look forward to us going for walks, just for the fact that, you know, then he can walk around and he can see new scenery, and because I'm sure the poor old dog is bored out of his mind. It's not like he can use a computer, he can watch TV, although sometimes it looks like he does watch TV with us. But anyways, that's besides the point. What I'm saying is that the poor old dog is stuck inside. All he does is, you know, lie around and sleep all day, and, you know, we try to play with him when we can, but I mean, most times, you know, we're tired or we're busy with something else, and, you know, we kind of feel like sometimes we might neglect him a bit. I mean, you know, but again, that's the winter time, so once all the crappy snow's out of the way, we'll be able to take little Bailey out for walks all the time, and he is going to love that. Between that and well, he's right there, so the PARK. Once we can get out there as well, then he can actually, you know, also socialize with other dogs and stuff as well, so that's always nice, because most of the people that we know don't have dogs. Most of them actually have cats. Actually, jeez. I wish I could stop saying that word. I will cut out your tongue. I should cut out my tongue, Jesus. But yeah, we're almost finished up on the run, and as you can see, in the half an hour, so far I've ran 5.1 miles, and I still got 40 seconds left, more or less, so I'm not going to run too fast. Well, I say as the little dude speeds up there a little bit. I try to speed up every now and again, but at the end I more or less start walking, and you know, the last 10 seconds I go all out. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to beat the last, or my current record, I guess, which is 5.45, and I'm trying to go a bit faster here. There's only 20 seconds left, and well, that guy fell down. And see, now the remote, it wasn't picking me up there for a second, and then it stopped again. See, it's bullshit. Run, you're running. Yes, thank you. I probably could have reached 5.25 is what I'm going to call it, because that piece of shit controller should have picked up that running. It kept slowing me down there at the end. But yeah, usually in the last 5 minutes, and after I pass the 5 mile mark, I slow down considerably and let myself rest and let my legs kind of, you know, get used to the feeling of being a little sore, but, you know, calming down from the faster walking or jogging, running, whatever you want to call it, to the more regulated walking or whatever. So a cool down, if you will. Jesus, what am I trying to say? God damn. And yes, we've unlocked new strength exercises and stuff, so that's cool. And another new yoga pose, which is great. The next time that I do anything, I'm probably going to do some of the yoga and strength training, because I've neglected that, and I should be doing a lot more of it, especially the yoga. The yoga really stretches out your body really nice before you're doing exercise anyways. And like I said, if I can get that one, it's like the second or third last one that they have there, but if I can get that one unlocked, I'll be able to just lie on the floor. And I'm actually considering taking the microphone and putting it right beside my back, so that when I actually do it, see my actions, so that when I do it, when I do it, I can record the sound of my back cracking, so you can actually see me, my actuallys again. I was saying so much too, it's bad. But then you can see or hear what it does for my back or whatever. So, and oh yeah, they make me take these tests sometimes with the eyes closed, and it really does screw your balance. So what I find is that, well, when my eyes are open, I try to read something like a poster on the wall. So when I have my eyes closed, I try to think of something like, I don't know, what I'm gonna do, or after I'm finished the exercise, or whatever, that kind of stuff. So let's see how well I do in my balance here now. I was pretty centered, and I stayed centered there for a little bit. I went out to the left a little bit, but not bad. It looks like, I think it's slightly better than it was during the first weigh-in. So let's see how much I actually lost. Did I lose anything at all? 0.03 BMI. So how much is that in weight? 0.2 pounds. Yippee! So either way, I'll take it. That's 3.1 pounds that I lost this week. And most of it was due to not even exercising, which I'm not saying that's a good thing, but you know what I mean. It's nice. So the exercise just, allows me to feel good about myself and stuff, and yeah. So anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. I'm the Old World Gamer, and I'll see you guys soon in a new exercise video. Take care, everybody. Oh, and go exercise!